The shocking age of Black actresses. Black don't crack. Prepare to have your mind blown. In a world obsessed with plastic surgery, these 15 icons are proving that time stands still for some. We're talking about actresses who look 30, but are actually pushing 70. Is it a Hollywood miracle, or is the Black don't crack phenomenon officially the world's best-kept secret? From Angela Bassett to Halle Berry, these legends are rewriting the biological rulebook right before our eyes. Welcome to Black Excellence Legends. Before we reveal these jaw-dropping transformations, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't believe the real ages behind these flawless faces. Let's dive in. Kimberly Elise. When discussing the phenomenon of Black don't crack, Kimberly Elise stands as a premier exhibit of natural preservation and spiritual radiance. Born in Minneapolis, her journey through Hollywood has been defined by a profound depth of emotion and a physical appearance that seems to have remained static since her breakout performance in the 1996 cult classic, Set It Off. Looking at her today, it is nearly impossible to reconcile her youthful glow with the fact that she has navigated over 3 decades in the grueling entertainment industry. Her secret isn't found in a surgeon's scalpel, but rather in a holistic commitment to a plant-based lifestyle that has transformed her into a beacon for wellness. Kimberly's longevity is deeply rooted in her unwavering dedication to veganism. As a high-profile advocate for PETA, she hasn't just avoided meat, she has embraced a clean living philosophy that nourishes her skin from within. This internal vitality is evident in her performances alongside titans like Denzel Washington in John Q and the Manchurian Candidate. While many of her peers succumbed to the fleeting trends of the late 90s, Elise remains steadfast, cultivating a timeless aesthetic characterized by high cheekbones, a bright, clear complexion, and an aura of serenity. This Zen-like quality makes her look decades younger than her chronological age, often confusing fans who revisit her role in Diary of a Mad Black Woman and realize she looks practically identical today. Beyond the physical, Kimberly's agelessness stems from her artistic integrity. She chooses roles that possess soul, and that inner peace reflects outwardly. Whether she is portraying a struggling mother or a sophisticated professional, there is a vibrant energy in her eyes that defies the typical aging process. By avoiding the toxic stressors of typical celebrity culture and focusing on her craft and her health, she has achieved a level of biological preservation that remains shocking to the public. Kimberly Elise is not just an actress. She is a masterclass in how grace, when paired with a disciplined lifestyle, can effectively halt the march of time. Monica Calhoun. In the pantheon of Hollywood stars who seem to have struck a bargain with Father Time, Monica Calhoun remains perhaps the most enigmatic and stunning example. Best known for her mesmerizing portrayal of Mia Morgan in the beloved The Best Man franchise, Calhoun has maintained a physical silhouette and facial freshness that defies the standard biological trajectory of a woman in her mid-50s. While the industry is often obsessed with surgical intervention, Monica radiates an organic vitality that feels both vintage and modern. She possesses a rare doll-like symmetry characterized by her piercing, expressive eyes and a porcelain-smooth complexion that has remained remarkably consistent since her early days in the 1987 film Baghdad Cafe. What makes Monica's Black don't crack status so shocking is the quiet dignity with which she carries it. Unlike many celebrities who broadcast every step of their skincare routine, Calhoun has mastered the art of privacy, which many experts suggest is a key ingredient in her youthful longevity. By shielding her personal life from the toxic drain of tabloid scrutiny, she has avoided the stress aging that plagues so many of her contemporaries. Her visual narrative is one of soft features and a gentle smile that hasn't gained a single wrinkle since the late 90s. When she reprised her iconic role in The Best Man, the final chapters, audiences were floored to see that she appeared to have stepped directly off the set of the original 1999 film with zero interruption. Furthermore, Calhoun's beauty is deeply intertwined with her resilience as a mother and her strength as a private individual. Raising a son with special needs while navigating the competitive landscape of acting requires a mental fortitude that reflects outwardly as a polished, diamond-hard grace. She doesn't just look young, she looks untouched by the cynicism of the world. Her ability to retain such a luminous, dewy appearance for nearly 4 decades in show business is a biological marvel. Monica Calhoun serves as a powerful reminder that sometimes the best anti-aging secret is a combination of stellar genetics, a peaceful soul, and the quiet strength of a woman who knows exactly who she is. Melinda Williams. In any discussion regarding the staggering longevity of Hollywood's elite, Melinda Williams inevitably emerges as a primary point of fascination. Often described as having perpetual girl-next-door energy, Williams has managed to preserve a facial structure and skin texture that looks virtually indistinguishable from her teenage debut in the late 1980s. While most people experience a significant shift in their physical identity over 3 decades, Melinda appears to have defied the laws of cellular aging. Whether she is appearing in high-definition television today or being viewed in grainier footage from The Cosby Show, the visual contrast is non-existent. This level of biological consistency has earned her a reputation as one of the most prominent faces of the Black Don't Crack phenomenon. Melinda's agelessness is a sophisticated blend of elite genetics and a highly disciplined approach to holistic health. Her iconic role as the headstrong bird in the hit series Soul Food established her as a household name, but it is her refusal to age out of leading roles that remains the real headline. Her aesthetic is defined by a flawless, radiant complexion and a signature pixie cut that highlights her youthful, sharp jawline, a feature that typically loses its definition after 40. Yet at 55, her profile remains as crisp as it was during the filming of The Wood in '99. She credits much of this to her inner-outer philosophy, focusing on mental clarity, hydration, and a rigorous skincare regimen that emphasizes protection over correction. What truly shocks fans and industry insiders alike is Melinda's vibrant, youthful spirit that permeates every frame of her work. She doesn't just lack wrinkles, she possesses a high-wattage glow and a physical nimbleness that suggests a person in their late 20s. By maintaining a lifestyle free from the typical excesses of the Hollywood party scene and prioritizing spiritual grounding, she has effectively neutralized the environmental stressors that usually accelerate the aging process. Looking at her today, it is clear that Melinda Williams is more than just a talented actress. She is a living billboard for the power of self-care. She continues to prove that with the right mindset and a dedication to wellness, the golden years can look just as vibrant as the spring of youth. Cynthia Bailey. In the world of high fashion and reality television, where the camera catches every microscopic flaw, Cynthia Bailey exists as a breathtaking anomaly. A quintessential Alabama-born beauty who conquered the ultra-competitive runways of Paris and Milan before becoming a household name on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Bailey represents the gold standard of the Black Don't Crack phenomenon. Her visual journey is nothing short of miraculous. Looking at her today, one sees the same chiseled bone structure and luminous skin that once captivated legendary designers. At 58, she possesses a structural elegance that makes her appear decades younger, proving that her beauty is built on a foundation of genetic excellence and sophisticated self-care. Cynthia's agelessness is characterized by a sculpted quality that rarely survives the natural aging process. Her high, prominent cheekbones and feline eye shape remain as taut and defined as they were during her peak modeling years at Wilhelmina. Unlike many who chase youth through heavy-handed cosmetic procedures, Bailey's glow appears entirely organic, stemming from what she describes as a less is more approach. She has been a vocal proponent of hydration, specialized facial massages, and a diet rich in antioxidants, which maintain the elasticity of her skin. This commitment to internal aesthetics ensures that she doesn't just look young for her age, she looks genuinely youthful, often outshining women half her age on the red carpet with her effortless poise and dewy complexion. Beyond the physical surface, Cynthia's longevity is fueled by her incredible adaptability and emotional resilience. Transitioning from a high-stakes modeling career to the intense public scrutiny of reality TV requires a mental toughness that prevents the wear and tear of stress from manifesting on the face. She has navigated public marriages, high-profile breakups, and career shifts with a level of grace that keeps her spirit vibrant. This inner vitality is the secret weapon that powers her external radiance. When she famously rejected a marriage proposal on national television, she did so with the confidence of a woman who knows her worth, a confidence that acts as a natural facelift. Cynthia Bailey is a living testament to the fact that when a woman prioritizes her peace and her health, time becomes an ally rather than an enemy. Aisha Tyler. In an industry that often tries to pigeonhole women, Aisha Tyler has carved a path as a polymath actress, comedian, director, and author while maintaining a physical presence that seems completely immune to the passage of time. Towering at 6 feet tall, Tyler possesses a statuesque beauty and a vibrant, high-energy persona that makes her "Black Don't Crack" status particularly striking. Since her breakthrough years hosting Talk Soup and her memorable arc as Dr. Charlie Wheeler on Friends, her facial features have remained startlingly unchanged. At 55, she possesses the same smooth, dewy complexion and sparkling gaze that captured audiences over 2 decades ago, proving that her biological clock is operating on an entirely different rhythm. Aisha's agelessness is a testament to her high-octane lifestyle fueled by passion and curiosity rather than vanity. She is a self-proclaimed gamer and tech enthusiast, and this youthful engagement with modern culture reflects in her external appearance. Her skin retains a remarkable elasticity and luster, which she credits to a relentless hydration habit and a focus on nutrient-dense fuel to power her demanding multi-hyphenate schedule. Unlike the static beauty often seen in Hollywood, Aisha's radiance is kinetic. It's in the way she moves and the rapid-fire intelligence of her delivery. This mental sharpness acts as a natural preservative, keeping her aura fresh and preventing the settled look that often accompanies middle age. Beyond her physical upkeep, Tyler's longevity is rooted in her refusal to be defined by traditional expectations. Whether she is voicing the iconic Lana Kane on Archer or commanding the screen in Criminal Minds, her energy level is that of someone in their 20s. She has openly discussed the importance of choosing joy and intellectual stimulation as a form of anti-aging therapy. By constantly evolving and taking on new creative challenges, including directing high-stakes television, she maintains a biological vitality that is truly shocking to the public. Aisha Tyler is the definitive blueprint for the modern woman, a powerhouse of intellect whose external glow is a mere reflection of a brilliant, perpetually young mind that refuses to slow down. Nia Long. When the world attempts to define the "black don't crack" phenomenon, Nia Long is often the first face that comes to mind. She is the undisputed queen of nostalgia, appearing virtually identical today to the girl who stole hearts in 1991's Boys in the Hood. Long possesses a mesmerizing, symmetrical beauty that seems to have bypassed the typical aging process entirely. Her skin remains tight, her smile remains infectious, and she retains a youthful spark in her eyes that defies the 3 decades she has spent under the intense heat of Hollywood spotlights. At 55, she doesn't just look good for her age. She looks as if she has discovered a literal fountain of youth hidden somewhere in the Hollywood hills. Nia's agelessness is rooted in a philosophy of simplicity and authentic self-care. She has long been an advocate for natural beauty, often opting for minimal makeup that showcases her flawless skin texture. Her aesthetic is defined by a soft, rounded facial structure and high cheekbones that have maintained their volume, naturally avoiding the hollowed look that often accompanies middle age. She credits her radiant complexion to a disciplined skincare routine involving rosewater, high-quality oils, and most importantly, the elimination of stress. Despite navigating high-profile breakups and the pressures of being a single mother in the public eye, she carries herself with a serene confidence that keeps her looking decades younger than her chronological years. Beyond the physical, Nia Long's longevity in the industry is fueled by her status as a cultural icon. From the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to the Best Man franchise, she has been the dream girl for multiple generations, and she has held on to that title by remaining relevant and vibrant. She avoids the over-processed look common in modern celebrity culture, leaning instead into her natural maturation with a grace that is truly shocking to fans. Whether she is walking a red carpet in 2026 or appearing in a 90s throwback clip, the visual gap is non-existent. Nia Long is a masterclass in genetic excellence, proving that when internal peace and external care are aligned, time simply stands still. Sheryl Lee Ralph. In the landscape of modern entertainment, few figures command a room with the same high-octane vibrance as Sheryl Lee Ralph, a legendary performer who first etched her name into history as the original Dina Jones in Broadway's Dreamgirls. 1981 Ralph has achieved a level of biological preservation that borders on the miraculous. As she approaches 70, she possesses a radiance and a physical stamina that would be the envy of a woman half her age. Her recent career resurgence in the hit series Abbott Elementary has introduced a new generation to her Black Don't Crack excellence, proving that her star doesn't just endure, it burns brighter with every passing decade. Sheryl's agelessness is an explosive combination of theatrical discipline and a fiercely positive mindset. Her skin maintains a firm, luminous quality and a lit-from-within glow that requires very little artifice. She has long attributed her youthful appearance to a life lived with intention, focusing on vocal health, hydration, and a spiritual practice that keeps her grounded. Unlike the quiet, understated aging seen in some of her peers, Sheryl's beauty is performative and grand. It's in her wide, infectious smile, her regal posture, and an energy level that stays at a constant 10. She credits her diva status not to ego, but to the self-respect of maintaining one's body as a temple for their art, a philosophy that has clearly paid off in her flawless complexion. What makes Sheryl Lee Ralph truly shocking to the public is her refusal to slow down or diminish her presence. She holds 2 honorary doctorates and carries herself with the wisdom of a sage but the spirit of an ingenue. By embracing her age rather than hiding it, she has unlocked a secret level of beauty that is both authoritative and inviting. She often speaks about believing in the miracle of yourself, and this self-love acts as an invisible barrier against the environmental and emotional stressors that typically accelerate aging. Whether she is delivering a powerhouse acceptance speech or filming a comedy scene, Sheryl Lee Ralph is a living masterclass in how to age with power, proving that 69 is the new 29 when you have the soul of a legend. Phylicia Rashad. In the grand tapestry of American television, Phylicia Rashad occupies a space of profound respect and aesthetic wonder. Widely celebrated as the mother of the nation for her iconic role as Claire Huxtable on The Cosby Show, Rashad has transitioned into her late 70s with a level of elegance that feels almost celestial. Her Black Don't Crack journey is defined by a majestic stillness. Her face retains the same structural poise and smooth porcelain-like quality that captivated millions in the 1980s. At 77, she possesses a gaze that is both piercingly intelligent and incredibly warm, proving that true beauty is an external manifestation of deep-seated wisdom and internal peace. Phylicia's agelessness is rooted in a lifelong commitment to the arts and a disciplined, meditative lifestyle. As a classically trained actress and the first Black woman to win a Tony Award for Best Actress in a play, she carries herself with a dancer's posture, upright, fluid, and commanding. She has often spoken about the importance of spiritual grounding and the quieting of the mind as essential components of health. This serenity prevents the etching of stress lines and the weary appearance often associated with aging in high-pressure industries. Her skin glows with an organic vitality, a result of what many suspect is a combination of stellar genetics and a life free from the toxic excesses of Hollywood celebrity culture. What is truly shocking about Phylicia Rashad today is her vibrant presence in contemporary cinema and theater. Whether she is leading a university as a dean or appearing in the Creed franchise, her energy suggests a woman decades younger. She has bypassed the settled look of seniority, opting instead for a version of maturity that is sleek, sharp, and undeniably radiant. Rashad is a living testament to the fact that when grace is cultivated from within, the physical form becomes a timeless vessel for talent. She remains the ultimate blueprint for aging with dignity, proving that power and beauty only deepen with the passage of time. Lynn Whitfield. In the realm of cinematic sophistication, Lynn Whitfield is a force of nature who seems to have completely arrested the aging process. A veteran of the screen since the 1970s, Whitfield gained legendary status with her Emmy-winning performance in The Josephine Baker Story, and decades later, she remains a breathtaking vision of high-fashion glamour. At 72, she possesses a jawline as sharp as a diamond and a complexion so luminous, it defies the necessity of studio lighting. Her Black Don't Crack status is not just about a lack of wrinkles. It is about a concentrated, sultry energy that feels perpetually frozen in a state of peak maturity. Lynn's agelessness is the result of a meticulous, old-school Hollywood approach to beauty and self-presentation. She carries an aura of a classic movie star where every movement is deliberate and every appearance is a masterclass in poise. Her skin maintains an incredible density and glow, which she credits to consistent hydration and an unwavering commitment to skincare as a ritual rather than a chore. Unlike the over-augmented look common in modern times, Whitfield's features have matured with a natural feline grace. Her high cheekbones and expressive eyes remain the focal points of a face that has seen 7 decades but looks as though it has barely crossed 4. What shocks audiences most is Lynn's ability to command roles that require intense sensuality and power, such as the formidable Lady May in Greenleaf. She doesn't just play older characters, she plays women who are at the height of their influence and in beauty. This refusal to fade into the background is fueled by a sharp intellect and a passion for her craft that keeps her spirit youthful. She often emphasizes the importance of knowing your angles and maintaining a fierce sense of self, which reflects outwardly as a vibrant, ageless glow. Lynn Whitfield is a captivating reminder that glamour has no expiration date, and that with the right combination of confidence and care, a woman can remain the most stunning person in the room at any age. Vanessa Williams. In the Chronicles of American Beauty, Vanessa Williams occupies a historic throne. As the first African-American woman to be crowned Miss America, in 1984, she set a standard for aesthetic excellence that she continues to uphold over 4 decades later. At 62, Williams possesses a luminescent quality that is truly breathtaking. Her skin retains a dewy porcelain finish, and her signature blue eyes spark with the same vitality that first captivated the world on the pageant stage. Her Black Don't Crack journey is a masterclass in evolution, proving that a woman can navigate the intense pressures of the music industry, Broadway, and Hollywood, while maintaining a physical form that appears nearly untouched by the passage of time. Vanessa's agelessness is the result of a sophisticated, holistic approach to wellness. She has often spoken about the importance of maintenance over overhaul, favoring non-invasive treatments, consistent sun protection, and a diet rich in organic nutrients. As a multi-talented performer who dances, sings, and acts, her physical fitness remains at a peak level, contributing to a lean, statuesque silhouette that defies the biological norms of her 60s. Her aesthetic is defined by a soft, natural maturation. Unlike the frozen look often seen in celebrities who overindulge in fillers, Vanessa's face moves with a vibrant, expressive grace. She credits her glow to a combination of internal happiness, a dedicated skincare ritual involving high-quality serums, and the good genes inherited from her equally stunning mother. What remains shocking to audiences is Vanessa's ability to look virtually identical in high-definition 2026 footage, as she did during her Ugly Betty years in the mid-2000s. She has successfully bypassed the typical fading associated with aging stars, instead radiating a version of glamour that is polished, authoritative, and perpetually fresh. Whether she is commanding a Broadway stage or walking a red carpet, her presence is an undeniable reminder that beauty is not a fleeting asset of youth, but a cultivated legacy. Vanessa Williams stands as a definitive icon of the ageless movement, proving that with talent, discipline, and a joyful spirit, the spotlight only grows warmer with time. Robin Givens. In the narrative of Hollywood survivors, Robin Givens is a breathtaking testament to the power of resilience and aesthetic preservation. Rising to fame in the 1980s as a high-fashion ingenue on Head of the Class, Givens has maintained a physical appearance that is nothing short of a biological marvel. At 61, she possesses the same sharp jawline, high cheekbones, and captivating gaze that made her one of the most photographed women of her era. Her Black Don't Crack status is deepened by the strength she has shown in overcoming intense public scrutiny and personal adversity, proving that true beauty is forged in the fire of experience and refined by a peaceful soul. Robin's agelessness is rooted in a disciplined lifestyle focused on mental health and physical vitality. After years in the spotlight, she has embraced a wellness-first philosophy incorporating clean eating, consistent hydration, and a focus on spiritual grounding. This internal harmony is reflected in her skin, which remains taut and luminous, exhibiting a clarity that many women half her age struggle to achieve. Unlike the processed look common in modern celebrity culture, Robin has allowed herself to mature with a natural, sophisticated grace. She credits her longevity to the glow of survival, the radiance that comes from finding peace after trauma, and using her platform to advocate for domestic violence awareness. What is truly shocking about Robin Givens today is her ability to project a youthful, high-wattage energy that rivals her 1980s prime. Whether she is appearing in contemporary television series or giving powerful keynote speeches, she radiates a vibrancy that suggests her best years are still ahead of her. She has bypassed the hollowed, weary look often associated with those who have navigated heavy public trauma, instead presenting a version of 61 that is sleek, vibrant, and undeniably stunning. Robin Givens is a masterclass in the intersection of beauty and strength, serving as a living reminder that time cannot diminish a woman who continues to rise, evolve, and prioritize her well-being. Gina Torres. In the realm of high-stakes television, Gina Torres is an absolute titan of aesthetic and professional longevity. Best known for her commanding performance as Jessica Pearson in the legal drama Suits, Torres possesses a physical presence that is both intimidatingly sharp and breathtakingly youthful. At 56, her skin maintains a taut, marble-like finish, and her statuesque frame suggests a level of physical discipline that rivals professional athletes. Her black don't crack status is defined by a majestic architectural beauty. She has retained the same flawless facial symmetry and regal posture that made her a cult favorite in Firefly over 2 decades ago, proving that her biological clock has essentially paused. Gina's agelessness is a byproduct of her warrior spirit approach to health and self-care. She has often credited her vibrant appearance to a life of movement and mindful consumption, avoiding the excessive pitfalls of celebrity indulgence. Her aesthetic is characterized by a sculpted elegance defined by high prominent cheekbones and a sharp jawline that has remained crisp and defined throughout her 50s. Unlike the over-augmented look common in Hollywood today, Gina's face moves with a natural, expressive authority. She advocates for mental clarity and setting strong boundaries as internal forms of anti-aging, believing that a focused mind prevents the physical wear and tear of stress. What truly remains shocking to audiences is how Gina Torres continues to outshine co-stars decades younger in terms of sheer screen presence and radiant vitality. Whether she is leading an action sequence in 911 Lone Star or gracing a gala red carpet, her glow is organic and undeniable. She has successfully bypassed the softening of features often associated with aging, instead evolving into a version of herself that is sleeker and more powerful than ever. Gina Torres is the definitive blueprint for the modern woman who refuses to be diminished by time, demonstrating that when a woman owns her power and her health, she becomes a timeless force of nature. Debbie Morgan. In the history of daytime and primetime television, Debbie Morgan is a biological wonder whose appearance consistently defies logic. As the first Black actress to win a Daytime Emmy for her role in All My Children, Morgan became a television legend in the 1980s, and nearly 40 years later, the visual change is almost non-existent. At 69, she possesses the same mesmerizing dimpled smile and smooth, flawless skin that first made her a star. Her black don't crack status is perhaps the most extreme in Hollywood. Looking at her today, it is virtually impossible to believe she is approaching her 70th year as she retains a vibrant, fresh-faced quality typically seen in women in their 30s. Debbie's agelessness is rooted in a lifelong dedication to holistic wellness and a refusal to let the industry's pressures dictate her physical narrative. She has maintained a lean, energetic physique and a complexion that radiates health without the aid of heavy studio filters or obvious surgical intervention. Her aesthetic is defined by a soft, warm vitality, her signature dimples acting as a perpetual anchor of youth. She credits much of her biological preservation to a positive outlook, a consistent skincare routine, and the avoidance of toxic stressors that often accelerate the aging process in high-profile careers. Her ability to transition from the era of soap operas to modern hits like Power, while looking remarkably the same, is a masterclass in genetic excellence. What truly shocking about Debbie Morgan is her kinetic energy. She doesn't just look young, she moves and speaks with a high-wattage enthusiasm that suggests a spirit untouched by the cynicism of time. By embracing her journey with joy and maintaining a peaceful personal life, she has neutralized the environmental factors that typically lead to aging. Whether she is appearing on a red carpet in 2026 or being viewed in a 1999 throwback clip, the visual discrepancy is shocking to fans worldwide. Debbie Morgan is more than just an actress. She is a living billboard for the possibility of aging with absolute grace, proving that 70 can indeed look like 30 when the soul remains vibrant. Halle Berry. In the grand theater of Hollywood icons, Halle Berry remains the ultimate gold standard for biological preservation. As the first and only African-American woman to win the Academy Award for Best Actress, Berry's career has been as groundbreaking as her appearance is breathtaking. At nearly 60, she possesses a physical vitality that renders the concept of middle age obsolete. Her skin retains a luminous, dewy texture, and her physique, often showcased in grueling action roles like John Wick Chapter 3, is as lean and toned as it was during her breakout years in the early 90s. Her black don't crack status is a worldwide fascination, proving that she has effectively frozen time since her iconic 2002 Oscar win. Halle's agelessness is the result of a legendary military-grade commitment to wellness. Diagnosed with diabetes at a young age, she adopted a strict ketogenic lifestyle long before it became a global trend, focusing on healthy fats and zero sugar to maintain internal cellular health. This dietary discipline, paired with intense martial arts training and a focus on functional fitness, has preserved her bone density and skin elasticity to a shocking degree. Unlike the overfilled look common in modern Hollywood, Halle's facial maturation has been subtle and organic. Her high cheekbones and sharp feline features remain as defined as they were in her 20s. She advocates for the beauty from within philosophy, prioritizing bone broth hydration and mental resilience as her primary anti-aging tools. What truly stuns the public is Halle's ability to remain the industry's dream girl across 4 different decades. She has navigated high-profile divorces, intense media scrutiny, and the physical demands of playing a superhero with a serenity that prevents stress-induced aging. Her aura is one of playful, vibrant energy rather than the stiff elegance of a veteran star. Whether she is appearing on a red carpet in 2026 or a throwback clip from Boomerang 1992, the visual discrepancy is nearly invisible. Halle Berry is not just an actress. She is a biological masterpiece, proving that with rigorous discipline and a joyful spirit, the peak of one's beauty can last a lifetime. Angela Bassett. If there is one person who embodies the absolute peak of the Black Don't Crack movement, it is the incomparable Angela Bassett. Known for her regal poise and her transformative performances from Tina Turner to Queen Ramonda Bassett, has achieved a level of physical perfection that seems to defy the known laws of human aging. At 67, she possesses a jawline that could cut glass arms that are famously sculpted and a skin texture that radiates a youthful brilliance. Looking at her, it is impossible to believe she has been a dominant force in Hollywood since the 1970s. She is the ultimate proof that power and beauty do not just coexist with age, they amplify it. Angela's agelessness is a testament to her temple-building philosophy toward her body. She is renowned for her rigorous athlete-level fitness routines, focusing on strength training and high-intensity interval workouts that keep her metabolism and skin elasticity at peak levels. Her diet is meticulously clean, emphasizing proteins and vegetables, which supports her incredible muscle definition. Unlike many celebrities who look preserved, Angela looks alive. Her face moves with a vibrant, commanding energy that is entirely natural. Her high cheekbones and intense, sparkling eyes haven't lost a fraction of their wattage since her breakout roles in the early 90s, making her a shocking sight on every red carpet she graces. What truly sets Angela Bassett apart is her aura of undisputed authority. She doesn't just look young, she looks like a woman who has mastered time itself. Her internal strength and intellectual depth act as a natural lifting agent for her features, preventing the settling often seen in her peers. She has openly discussed the importance of self-love and spiritual health as the foundation for her external glow. By consistently choosing roles that demand strength and dignity, she has conditioned her very biology to remain in a state of peak performance. Angela Bassett isn't just aging gracefully, she is aging powerfully, serving as a living legend who proves that 67 is merely the beginning of a woman's prime. The ageless radiance of these 15 icons proves that Black excellence legends don't just endure time, they master it. From Angela Bassett's sculpted power to Nia Long's eternal youth, these women have turned aging into an art form through discipline, spirit, and superior genetics. They challenge every Hollywood stereotype, proving the spotlight only grows brighter with maturity. But as we witness this Black Don't Crack phenomenon, one question remains. Is this timeless beauty purely a gift of nature, or is it a hard-earned reward for a lifestyle of radical self-care? Who do you believe is the ultimate ageless queen of Hollywood?